Good Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, where today's game is the homecoming game, where the visitors are from Greely, and the undefeated Rangers come in here to face the Nokomis Warriors at 2-1. Our pregame show is brought to you by Newport Glass. We'd like to thank them for being our major sponsor of today's event and all season long. Please stay tuned for after the broadcast for the Newport Glass Player of the Game. Common opponents here are the York Wildcats. Greely defeated York 42-0, and the Warriors also took down the Wildcats here in the last home contest. Officials are meeting, and we're getting underway for our pregame, so we should have some pageantry here momentarily. It's a great day for football. Blue sky, not a cloud in the area. Now we'll turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Don Thorndike with the PA.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Nokomis Regional High for today's regular season matchup between the visiting Rangers of Greely High School and your Nokomis Warriors. We hope you enjoy today's game and support these athletes, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Now, let's meet the teams for today's contest. First, introducing the visiting team wearing the white and maroon uniforms, the Rangers of Greely High School. Greely is coached by Caleb King and assisted by Ken Fowler, Sven Jacobson, Chris Till, David Galvin, and Jeff Justice. And now, introducing the home team wearing the burgundy and white uniforms. Make some noise for your Nokomis Warriors! The Warriors are coached by Jake Rogers and assisted by Chase Hansen. The officials for today's game are Tracy Willett, John O'Neill, Jim Van Uden, Scott Lewis, and Stephen Salisbury. The official timer is Debbie Ferguson. And the athletic trainer for today's game is the Robert Kreider. At this time, would you all please rise and join us in honoring America with a playing of our national anthem.
Well, now we're getting ready for football here on a Saturday afternoon in Newport. Captains are going to midfield, and the coin toss will be underway.
Attention, Nokomis Football Boosters is running an apparel sale now through October 5th. Get hoodies, hats, and more, and support Nokomis football and cheering. Check the QR codes posted throughout the stands and at the snack shack. And today there will be fresh, hot French fries at the Snack Shack.
Captains and coaches have made their way to midfield. I will say that our field looks beautiful today. Brand new fillings on the line markers. Give you a preview of today's action. The Nokomis Warriors have been watching a lot of film in anticipation of Greely coming on in this week. Plays of the game anticipated here were for Nokomis to come out and try to establish the ground game and keep the Greely offense off the field. Time of possession will be a key indicator for today's contest. Greely likes to throw the ball. They move it up and down the field fast. Both teams size-wise are equivalent as far as number of players on the roster. Nokomis won the toss and elects to receive.
Nokomis has won the toss and elected to receive.
So starting right out with time of possession, we'll find out real fast if the Warriors can do as they were anticipated to and try to establish that ground game early with time of possession. We'll find out what Greely has on defense. A true test here on homecoming as the undefeated powerhouse Rangers come into Newport.
Deep to receive for Nokomis is Seth Bowden, Stephon Ross, and Tristan Brown.
Bowden and Ross back to receive it. If it goes a little short. And we're underway. Squib kick here. Picked up by Almeida. Colby taken down.
Kick return by number 2, Kobe Almeida.
Colby gained about 3 yards there on the return. Pretty good field position here to start things off for the Warriors.
1st and 10 for Nokomis at their own 43.
Colby gets inside handoffs every once in a while, playing the running back position, so that wasn't anything unusual, as Leighton is under center. Nice run to start things off here.
Carried by Seth Bowden. Tripped up by number 11, Benjamin Kiles.
Bowden on the run there, looked about 5 yards on the carry.
2nd down and 5 for the Warriors.
The concession stand's very active here. The waft comes all the way up. There's an inside handoff, same side. That one was met for a short loss.
Stephon Ross on the carry. No gain on the play. Tackled by a host of Rangers.
Third down a little ways away, maybe 6 or 7 yards. Leighton under center. Bowden in motion. Roll out here, looking to pass. Pass is going to be complete to Ross. He stumbles down the sidelines.
Pass is complete to number 10, Stephon Ross from Gabe Layton. First down.
Great rollout pass there by Layton. Ross got out in the flat, got by his defender. It's a gain of 20.
Gain of 20 on the play.
As Layton comes back under center. Run left again.
Bowden up the middle. Taken down by number 13, Dominic Martone. Gain of 4 on the play.
Seth's going to be tired after this one. The ground and pound is going to be happening all day. You can tell that time of possession is definitely something that the Warriors are trying to accomplish. Nice little gain there. It's going to be 2nd and 6, maybe 5. Same formation here. Same play. That one met with a little bit of a different result, bringing up 3rd down, no gain on the play.
Bowden again on the carry, no gain. Tackled by Gavin Michel.
Yeah. Mishu on the tackle there. It looks like they've targeted him today. That's the 3rd play that they've run his direction. Same backfield set. Same play on the other side, running the right side, and Bowden bowling balls his way.
Seth Bowden on the carry. First down.
It's a Nokomis Warrior first down.
Finally taken down by number 3, Jackson Justice.
And pickup of 6 to the right side. They just run him right over. Ball just inside the 20-yard line here, now in the red zone. The Warriors threatening. Left side Bowden. He is a wrecking ball.
Bowden again on the carry.
Looks like we're going to have an injury.
Gain of 5. Injury timeout.
Yeah.
Nokomis needs to do here today is
Pound.
control the ball, run the ball, and take some time off and keep that powerful offense off the field.
They're pounding the ball really well. I mean, if Nokomis continues to have success like they've had on first down, I mean, it's been 5 or 6 yards every first down so far.
Control the line of scrimmage is key to this game, I think. Good start so far.
Well, the students were telling me that conceptually what they were looking to do was to come and punch him in the mouth. That's exactly what the game plan was. And right now you can kind of see that, proverbially what's happening is they're starting to exercise their authority at the line of scrimmage.
It helps to have a really big, strong running back. 2 of them, actually. Stephon Ross is...
And Stephon, what a growth spurt he had over the summertime. I mean, he's always been quick, but now that he's got that extra stride, boy, he can explode. There's Bowden up the middle. Back from the injury. Looks like we're going to have a first down. Going to be close.
Seth Bowden on the carry again. Looks like a first down. First down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, as the Warriors threaten here.
Silver and Justice on the tackles for Greely.
Been able to move the ball quite effectively here on the ground. 3 rush and a cloud of dust. Layton gives it to Bowden. Bowden off tackle. It looks like a fumble. Greely's indicating they have the football, and they do.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Greely.
Well, hoping for a different result with the Warriors there, but here's the thing. Now Greely's got to go 99 yards the other way. So, time of possession-wise, as far as the score is concerned, you would have liked to have a result on the points, but Greely's got to go a long ways to score. Pretty decent drive there for the Warriors, even though the result wasn't one of points. 59 yards on the opening drive. In the shotgun here, looking deep, way downfield. Oh my, home run ball, falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Benjamin Kiles.
Piper dropped back and he threw that one 40 yards downfield on first down. One of the Achilles heel of the Warriors defense, it has been pass protection. This is going to be a significant test. They've got to get pressure in the backfield. Front four has got to get through. Back in shotgun now. Two to the left. Tight end in a slot position. Ooh! This could be a safety. Did he get out? Oh, they are spotting him just outside of the goal line. I believe so.
Nice hit by number 5, Jeff Carr. Brings up a third down and 11.
Third and ways here. Warriors success on the first two plays so far. Back out of the shotgun. Trips left. Roll out, QB keeper trying to get the corner. Jukes his way out of bounds, keeps it himself. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
Carry by Luke Piper. Gain of about 10, brings up fourth down a yard.
Oh, just shy. Didn't quite get there. The wherewithal of where he was on the field. Yeah, you got to put your head down and you got to get there.
This could be huge if Nokomis is able to stop him here. Looks like they're going to go for it.
1 yard to go. This could be big. Two wide receivers to the right. Inside handoff, they're going to pick it up. Little misdirection.
Ranger carry by number 1, Baron Silver for the first down.
Silver picks that one up out of a fullback position. Didn't bring him in motion, just a little quick hitter. Picks up that first down. First and 10 for the Rangers. Out of the shotgun again. Three wide receivers. Quick throw. Pass out to the flat. Nice tackle in the open field. Minimal gain. Believe that was Carr on the tackle again.
Pass was complete. Met immediately by number 5, Carr. Second down and 10 for Greely.
Well, we'll see if there's some adjustments, but right now it looks like Jeff Carr's coming to play football today. You might want to throw the other way. Wide open in the slot right now. Nobody even marking him. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, there's a big gain.
Pass complete from Piper to Kiles for another Ranger first down.
20-yard strike there by reception by Kiles. Moving the ball fast. Here's direct snap keeper out of the Wildcat. That is Allen on the carry.
Noah Allen on the carry for Greely, gain of 6 on the play.
That was different. That was quick, too. It's almost like they called 2 plays in a row. Got to the huddle, got to the line. Wham, bam. Back under center here this time. Going to have to pay attention to that is Piper out of the shotgun. Rolling out. Pump fake. Keeps it himself. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and carefully helped out of bounds. Couldn't tell. 2? That's Colby. Yeah.
Piper on the keeper around the right side. Looks like a loss of 2 on the play. Knocked out of bounds by Almeida.
Well, third down here. Conversion-wise, they're 75%. Third down, took a 4th down earlier. Here's a handoff, trying around the end. Almeida couldn't quite get there, but tackled by Bowden.
Noah Allen on the carry. Brings up 4th and 1. Tackled by Seth Bowden on the play.
Well, it's 4th and 1. Last time was a quick inside handoff on 4th down. Doesn't look like the Rangers are planning on punting here either. 4th down in the midfield range. Rangers have almost moved the ball all the way back to where the original line of scrimmage was from the Warriors' first possession. They've had to go a long way here. Time of possession is in control of the Rangers right now, but there is still no score. Inside handoff again. Going to be close. That spot, little extra effort there, might have got it. Going to be painfully close. It looks like he got it.
Just enough for the first down.
Almost fumbled that football. Carried it like a watermelon coming through the line.
Both teams moving the ball here. This is a quick first quarter. Nokomis got to find a way to come up with a stop here.
We've had error-free football so far, too. There's been no laundry on the field. Out of the shotgun here again is Piper. 2 to his right, 1 to his left. Looking deep. And there it is.
Pass is incomplete.
Announcers jinx, we got a flag on the field.
It's intended for Benjamin Kyles. Flag is
holding on the offense.
down. It looks like holding on Greely.
That's going to back him up here. We'll replay the down, but that is a 10-yard penalty.
Classic jinx there by the announcer. No laundry on the field.
A little laundry on the field. Tide couldn't wash that out. No. First down a long ways here for the Rangers. Piper rolls out. Oh, my.
Pass complete from Piper to Kyles.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Deep post there by Kyles. Ran all the way across the backside of the secondary. Wide open. Catch the ball, go right out of bounds. Nobody touched him. Pick up a first down.
Piper put that right on the money.
Yeah, that was right on the money. Piper's only a junior. Some serious poise there for a junior.
So far, Nokomis has yet to get anywhere near him.
Yeah. There's been no pressure up the middle so far. It's interesting to see. They've been playing a lot of cover 2. Two safeties back and help here. Looks like a cover 2 again.
The old Tampa 2.
Yeah. Joe got trips left this time here for Greely. This is a different look. Strike. Oh, my.
Pass is incomplete.
Piper threw a fastball. Dropped by Dion. Was it 8? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 8. I'm pretty sure that was 8. They hit him right in the numbers. Right in the place you don't want to hit somebody. Right in the numbers. Second down and 10 here for the Rangers. Man in motion. Left to right. Roll out to the place where the motion came. Here's a pitch. Gang tackle there. Bowden and Ross.
Carried by number 10, Noah Allen. Knocked out of bounds by Ross. And the Nokomis flag is down.
What do we got on the flag here? Let's see. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. We got holding again.
Against Greely.
We'll take the penalty and replay the down. So it'll be second down and 20. That didn't matter last time.
Good time to catch him off guard with a little blitz here and get some pressure on him.
We'll see if the Nokomis Warrior defense gets a little aggressive this time. Those Warriors chasing the Rangers. It's like the Coyote and the Roadrunner right now. Two backs in the backfield this time. Inside handoff. That one's to number 9. That is Justice.
Justice on the carry.
That was definitely a different look from the Rangers.
By number 77, Jared Costa.
Costa on the tackle. Third down and 16 here. Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left, one in the backfield. Out of the shotgun here is Piper. Inside handoff again. Helped up and over. Allen on the carry.
Noah Allen on the carry brings up fourth down at about 12.
4th and 12. We haven't seen a punt yet. The way they throw the ball, they might just go for it. Field position is back to the original place from where Nokomis once had the ball. I almost said basketball there. Football. Jeez.
They have no intention of punting this football.
No. This is gutsy. And that's going to end the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. No score.
Well, we're right back to where we started as far as score is concerned, but it is now going into the second quarter. Both teams, as far as field position and yards gained, are equivalent after the same quarter. It's equally matched affair here on homecoming. Overall yards gained by the Warriors, 59. Overall yards gained by Greely, 59. The big difference here, the score should be, if it wasn't for the turnover, there should be points on this board where Nokomis had their first possession and then ended up fumbling just at the goal line where it was recovered on the 1-yard line by the Rangers. Switching sides here. Shouldn't be switching sides. After a quarter, we're going the other way. Fourth down, and we're back to action. Out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set this time. Piper drops back, 3-step drop. Lets one fly deep. Oh, boy.
Touchdown, Greely. There's a flag down. Flag is down.
There is a flag. Could potentially see holding here. It's been a favorite call so far. We're going to see what we got. Lots of conversation being had by our officials here, waiting for are they going to pick it up or... That's an ineligible man downfield.
On Greely.
That's going to take points off the board. That is the 5-yard variety penalty. 4th down and a long way. 4 wide receivers again, probably going to see the same play. Now we've got a conversation needs to be had because Greely coaches. I'm guessing he wants to know just specifically what number was the person that was ineligible downfield, and he must have found out that answer. And here we go. 4 wide receivers, 3-step drop, look deep, throws deep again. This one's picked off by Bowden.
Pass is intercepted by Bowden.
Yeah, should have batted it down. You know, it's great that Nokomis has just gained possession, but that was 4th down. Have the wherewithal there. You just lost 60 yards in field position by intercepting that ball. Great play athletically to be able to make that catch, but at the same time, just bat it down. You take the ball over on the 40.
And that would have been a pretty headsy play.
That would have been a headsy play. I mean, considering he just got beat the play before, the fact that he made that play is something in itself.
He did a little better job of not letting the receiver run by him this time, but that ball was slightly underthrown as well.
Layton under center here. Hand off to Ross. Ross has got a big hole. Breaks a couple of tackles.
Stephon Ross on the carry. Taken down by Luke Piper.
He just slithered his way through that hole.
It's a 1st down for Nokomis.
Gain of about 15. You know that hole's big when you can see the running back's numbers as they come through the hole.
So far, that offensive line holds their own today.
Layton's handoff to Ross again.
Ross again on the carry.
Bentley
About 3.
Lane, impressive on the offensive line there. He was carrying 2 guys down the field. He's the left side guard for the Warriors. Sophomore. This one to Bowden. Bowden bowling balling his way up the field.
Seth Bowden on the carry. Silver hangs on for the tackle. Brings up a 3rd down and short.
3rd and 1. Do we see the tush push? Is that happening here? Or the brotherly shove? Is that as they call it in Philly?
I don't like to talk about the Eagles.
You don't like the Eagles? No. All right.
Just leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm a Bills fan. We don't need that. Anyways, back to football. Inside handoff to Ross. Ross spins and jukes and moves and gets 2, picking up a 1st down.
Stephon Ross on the carry, 1st down.
Great job to keep his momentum falling forward, picking up the 1st down. You know, Coach Rogers and I both went to the same high school. And the offense that I'm watching for the Nokomis Warriors is a huge flashback to 3 rush and a cloud of dust of Earl Pete Cooper and from Fairfield and Lawrence. Inside, outside.
Seth Bowden on the carry, gain of about 2 on the play.
Ground and pound, chew the clock.
Taken down by number 3, Jackson Justice.
Play some control football. Have your offensive line dominate. Right now, Nokomis looks like a team that's ready to hit that next level. Yeah. Layton under center. This gives to Bowden. This time there was some serious penetration, but Seth just keeps going.
Tough run by Bowden.
There's 5 Rangers made contact in the backfield, and somehow Bowden
eventually taken down by Jarrett Bush. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 here. This will be a challenge for the Warriors. First time that they've been back up against it here a little bit. Used the rollout pass the last time that this faced the offense. Rolling out again. Layton's going to have to keep it. Oh, helped out of bounds. Yeah.
Layton on the keeper. Taken down by Jackson Cool.
Going to be 4th down and about 2.
4th and 2 for the Warriors.
Field position game here. Let's see what happens. Do they punt? Yeah, looks like they're going to. Bowden back to punt for the Warriors. That one's away. That's a beautiful punt. Goes out of bounds, roughly right at the 30.
Flag is down on the play.
Well, that could be interesting. Chain gang not moving. I'm going to see what happens. We have holding on the defense, maybe?
Holding against Greely.
That's going to be an automatic 1st down.
1st down.
That's gonna make the Greely coach hot. There's no other way of talking around that.
They've made some mistakes here that been very costly. The coach does not seem to be too happy.
Yeah, penalties so far. Nokomis is without one so far and played error free, except for the fumble. Well, 1st down for the Warriors. Ball just on the Nokomis side of midfield. Carr.
Jeff Carr on the carry for Nokomis.
Little jet sweep there for Carr. Picks up 2.
Gain of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Warriors.
It's hard to see with the sun here on just exactly how much time is left. Layton gonna keep her.
Gabe Layton on the keeper. Knocked out by Luke Piper.
Depending on the spot, we're gonna see. We do have a Nokomis Warrior 1st down on that keeper, so gain 8 yards there on the keeper. That's two rushes to the left side. I bet this one goes to the right. Yeah. Yeah, you don't necessarily always. That's not a characteristic of Gabe. Sometimes he doesn't get his number called very often, and he did a great job there of picking up that extra yard. And there's the run to the right.
Bowden on the carry. Tripped up by Rowan Conway for the Rangers, but a gain of about 5.
You know, once you've seen this offense, you can call it by a clock, but that doesn't mean you can't stop it. And I once had an old baseball coach. His steal sign was "Yuck, go ahead." Still had to make the play. Still had to execute. Ball in the middle of the field this time. One to the left. Man in motion. Inside handoff to Ross. Get hit directly at the line of scrimmage. Greely starting to power up here a little bit.
Ross on the carry. Met by Ethan Clausen and Isaac Knox for Greely. Very short gain brings up 3rd down and about 5.
Coach Robinson up here in the booth with us. Talking about old George Taylor. That's right, we were. Here's Layton under center. 3rd down and 5. Last time was a rollout. Here's Bowden in motion, tossing it to him. Great lead block there.
Bowden on the carry over the left side. 1st down, Nokomis.
A la Kurt Matthew. Run.
Dominic Martone on the tackle.
Well, the Warriors still continue to tick that time off the clock. We got about 5 minutes left in the half.
I'd like to see him punch one in right here. Keep the clock moving and punch it in.
There's Bowden, bowling ball in his way again. He's been the workhorse.
Seth Bowden. Seth Bowden on the carry. Nice game. Brings up 2nd down and about 4.
Second down and 4 here. If my Swami hat says anything, Stephon Ross is getting this handoff. Let's see what happens. Nope. Oh no, exchange problem. Picked up by the Warriors. Wherewithal by the line.
Ball is fumbled by Nokomis, but recovered by Nokomis.
It's Bentley.
Recovery by Bentley Lane. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
You got to figure the amount of hits that's happening here to Seth. He's got to start to get a little tired.
Need an ice bath tomorrow.
Yes, he's going to need an ice bath tomorrow. It's a good thing it's Sunday. That young man will be sleeping in tomorrow. I'm sure of it. Well, 3rd down and about 3. Bowden in motion. Inside handoff to Ross, and he's hit. Gonna be short.
Stephon Ross on the carry. Tackled by Rowan Conway. Brings up 4th down and about 2.
Well, for those of you tuning in that haven't watched a Nokomis contest before, the Warriors do not have a field goal kicker. It's just the way it is. They score, they go for 2. They just do not have a field goal kicker. This would be a college-based field goal, but now we're lining up 4th down for the Warriors. Bowden in motion. Toss to him. Wide open! Keeps it inside and runs all the way around the end.
Warriors!
Unbelievable toss. Catches the end. That one runs for 30 yards. Well, check that, 22 yards.
22-yard touchdown run by Bowden.
As the Warriors put digits on the scoreboard with very minimal time left on the clock in the half. Just under 3 minutes left in the half. Oh my Lord, this is something new. Field goal kicker. Kick is up. And oh my Lord. Uh-oh, what happened? Well, that kick is up and it's good. Uh-oh. Well, our score here. You have a signal? Try it now. It's not coming through. Technical difficulties here, trying to work on the PA.
Simon, mic's off.
Did the speakers get turned off somehow? Because you've got a signal that's coming through here. When you hit this, there's a signal, but nothing is coming through the speakers. There's a signal through the board, but it's not going to the speakers. There's a kickoff. Tripped up. There it is. Kobe Almeida on the tackle.
Tackle by number 2, Kobe Almeida. Also kicked the extra point for Nokomis.
There we go. Well, we got about 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on the clock. And a high-powered offense by the Rangers. They can put points up in a hurry. They've thrown the ball down deep a couple of times, one of them negated by a penalty. Out of the shotgun here, inside handoff. Nice open field tackle there by Almeida.
Jackson Justice on the carry, met by Almeida. Gain of about 4 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6 for Greely.
Back out of the shotgun here. Roll out pass to the flat. That was up in the air, bound. Oh, he almost had it. He was thinking end zone.
Pass incomplete, almost intercepted by Bowden.
Boy, that was a pick 6. Oh, Seth had his hands on it. Great job jumping the route, batted in the air, picks it up, almost had an interception. Well, play another down. It's 3rd down now. It's just about 6 yards. Shotgun again here for Piper. Here's a pass again. Great pressure.
64.
Yeah.
Pass is incomplete. Casey Grover was right there.
Grover applying pressure in the backfield. Great job getting around the end. Made him Had to make Piper throw that one a little bit before he wanted to. Looked like it was a little bit of a slow transition from the play action there.
Look, if they can stop him here, we got a shot to
Yeah.
get in the end zone.
4th down. That one's going to fall incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Pass intended for number 11, Benjamin Kiles from Piper. Nokomis takes over on down.
Kyles was open there. He had an opportunity to be able to catch that one. This is going to be very interesting. A 2-minute drive here. Nokomis not necessarily known for moving the ball in the air. But opportunity is now knocking. The undefeated Rangers are back up against the ropes. Still a lot of football to play. Layton under center. Bowden gets the toss.
Bowden on the carry. Taken down by Jackson Justice and Sawyer Boodle. Gain of about 2.
That contact in the backfield right at the beginning there of that play really messed up Seth's ability to be able to hit the momentum. Second and 8.
Nice to get a little 2-for-1 action here, huh?
It would be. It would be. Something out of bounds. Looks like we're going to run the same play, except the inside handoff the other way. And met in a hurry.
Stephon Ross on the carry. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down. Timeout, Greely.
Well, looking for a little clock management, trying to see if they can get it back and get a quick strike to tie this thing back up again. Rangers take a timeout, want to talk about some things. Typically, 3rd and long here has been a rollout pass. And the from where we stand up here in the booth, the right side of the field looks like where the rollout would happen. Plenty of space.
And the last thing you want to do is give the ball back to Greely right here. They can score quickly with that deep threat.
I think they even with a punt though, you know, like Seth's last punt was really a pretty decent one. If you back them up and make them have to go 70, 80 yards in under a minute, that's pretty unheard of in high school football. Of course, you want to get the first down. Layton under center here. 3 backs to the left. Toss to Ross. Ross turns a corner.
Stephon Ross on the carry.
Painfully close to a first down. Probably going to go for it. I wouldn't be surprised. 4th and 1.
That brings up 4th down and 1 for Nokomis.
Coach Rogers keeping the offense right on the field. And we're going to talk about it.
Timeout, Nokomis.
4th and 1. Greely started to show some life in being able to get some penetration in the front 4. So this one's going to have to be a very creative play call. Had some significant success with, I wouldn't be surprised to see Gabe Layton get this one here. And a little bit of a keeper. It's only 1 yard to go. Could be an effective call.
Could be. I don't know. I think they're certainly going to be looking for Bowden. Let's see what happens. Never a bad option to put it in the hand of the big man. But if really stacks the box, a little bootleg here, like you said, might be the play.
Ross and Bowden in the backfield. Give it to the bowling ball. Does he pick it up?
Bowden on the carry. First down.
Seconds remaining now. 59 seconds remaining in the half. Do you take your shot here or do you just continue to ground and pound? That's the question. Bowden on the toss. Handles the toss. Counters it back inside. Picks up about 5.
Bowden on the carry, taken down by number 7, Jackson Cool.
Oh, Leighton downs that one. Stops the clock. Not sure why you wanted to do that with the lead. Well, we'll see why after this. Bowden in motion. Toss. Gets out of bounds.
Bowden on the carry around the left side.
They're having a
4th down and 1.
having a hard time containing the Rangers. Trying to force them back to the inside. Bowden picks up that momentum on the toss. It's pretty hard to move. 4th down about 1, but only seconds remaining in the half. 26 seconds looks like there on the clock. Probably best to keep the Rangers off the field. Their offense, anyways. Leighton on a keeper up the middle. Picks up the first down.
Leighton on the carry for the Warriors. First down.
Time keeps on ticking, but the offense keeps on moving. Spike there, stopping the clock. Second down and 10. Looks like about 17 yards for the score. Warriors threatening here. There's Bowden, gets a block, keeps his legs turning.
Bowden on the carry. Timeout, Nokomis.
It's going to be down 3rd down, 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays, maybe even 1. Depends on the result here. Coach Rogers got 1 timeout left. I believe that was his second charge timeout. Gomez Pep Band on hand for homecoming. This little Dropkick Murphy's being played right now. If you can't pick that up from our mic, they're shipping up to Boston. "16 seconds. Here we go out of the timeout. You'd love, if you're a Warriors fan, you'd love for this one to break its way into the end zone here. Leighton hand off to Bowden. Bowden delay.
Bowden on the carry. Timeout, Nokomis.
Well, decisions. 10 seconds remaining. 4th down. Got an injury out there. The Robert Kreider is out there to assist on the injury. Long-standing Nokomis athletic trainer.
With his backpack on, looking a lot like Dora the Explorer.
Yes. Yes. Well, the question is we've grown a field goal kicker. Do you try to put points on?
For me, I take a shot at the end zone just because, if you get it blocked or something like that, the last thing you want is a...
Yeah. A ball that goes the other way, right?
Correct.
That would be a real momentum breaker going into halftime. That definitely would.
Nokomis has played well here.
They really have.
Good blocking, tough running.
For what was penned as a very powerful Greely football team, Nokomis has really held their own today. So far in the first half, it's a whole other half of football left to go.
It's certainly a beautiful day out here. What a day for football.
Well, here we go. This will probably be the last play of the half. 4th down. About 2 for the first down. That's probably not going to matter. Layton rolls out. He's got a clear shot at the end zone. He gets in. Touchdown, Warriors!
Gabe Layton.
A la Steve Grogan on a naked bootleg. Unbelievable.
Now that was a great drive to end the half.
That was a wonderful play call too. Everybody looking at Bowden, and all of a sudden, whoop! There goes Gabe Layton. Almeida set to kick. Kick is up, and it's good.
Is up and good by Almeida.
2 seconds remaining in the half, so Nokomis is going to have to kick it off here. Probably just going to squib it, hopefully, and let this thing end with a 2-score lead going into halftime. This one's got some serious potential to make some noise all over the state of Maine in the class if this holds true. Okay. Nokomis set to kick it off after a very long scoring drive. That one squibbed, picked up and bumbled around, fell on it.
Quick kick by Nokomis ends the first half.
Well, 1/10 of a second left on the clock. 9/10 of a second remaining, so there's going to be one last play here in the half. 4 deep prevent here for the Warriors. 4 wide receivers. Waiting on our operations here a little bit to get it back on. They got it on the field watch here. Coach Rogers just wants an explanation about what's going on here, so our man in the white hat's going to come talk to him. 9/10 of a second. So from the time from the time that the trigger was pulled to the time that the whistle was blown, there was a difference of 9/10 of a second. So one last play here in the half as Piper's in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers looking to throw deep. Here's some pressure. There's a deep ball. It's complete, but he's going to be tackled.
Pass is complete from Piper. To Justice, but that will be the end of the first half. Score at halftime, the Nokomis Warriors 14 and the Greely Rangers 0.
Well, as we move into halftime after a little bit of a dramatic affair, the scoreboard is the indicator. The Nokomis Warriors 14 and the Greely Rangers, traveling all the way up here to Newport, have come away with a 0 in the first half. We'll be back with more live action and second half in just a minute. All right, second half action coming back to you here from Newport. Thanks for joining us here on Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. I'd like to thank our major sponsor, Newport Glass. After this one, we'll have the Newport Glass Player of the Game. Second half action is coming underway, and if you're just joining us, welcome. We've got a little bit of an upset that potentially could be in the making here on homecoming day at Nokomis. The score after the first half, 14-0. The undefeated Greely Rangers, who've had some significant success throughout the start of the year, have come in here and found some difficulties being able to move the football consistently. Potentially this one could be 21-0 if it wasn't for a fumble after on the first opening drive that the Warriors had. But don't let that score think that this has been a lopsided affair, because it really hasn't. Nokomis has done a particular good job of managing the time of possession and winning the line of scrimmage. But that was in the first half. Now, after halftime, we're going to find out where the cream rises to the top and the proverbial rubber meets the road. Nokomis won the toss in the first half, elected to receive, so they're going to be kicking off here to start the second half. Bowden squibs it, falls on it.
Squib kick by Nokomis.
Conway falls on that one.
Owen Conway falls on it. First down, Greely.
Greely
Around 36-yard.
Greely focuses on a high-powered, high-flying, pro-style offense. One back typically in the backfield. Haven't seen multiple backs in the backfield other than one possession this first half. 4 wide receivers here coming right out strong. Man in motion coming from left to right. Rollout pass. And tackled. Great open field tackle there. Woo! Stephon Ross on a great open field tackle.
Met immediately. Nice play by Stephon Ross.
Piper through to Justice there. Short gain, maybe 1.5 yards.
Second down and 9 for Greely.
Full wide receiver set here again. Man in motion going right to left. Fake the outside handoff on the sweep. Breaking a couple of tackles. That was Justice on the run and Steiner on the tackle.
Jackson Justice on the carry. Gain of about 3. Taken down by Steiner and Carr.
3rd down and about 5 here. 4 wide receivers again. Yep. QB keeper is going to pick up enough for the 1st down. Piper
on the carry for Greely. Taken down by Leighton and Almeida. 1st down.
Well, there was an opportunity there to get a stop for the Warriors. Piper with a nice job, little misdirection here. That pro-style offense really spreads the defense out. 4 wide receivers, guy in motion. That's pretty hard to defend. 4 again here. Out of the shotgun. Drops, looking. Plenty of time. That one's going to be high.
Pass incomplete from Piper, intended for Dominic Martone.
That one sailed a little bit there on Piper, right over Martone's head. Got out of bounds. Martone did a nice job of getting separation there. If that pass was 6 inches down, it probably would have been a nice pickup. Bowden's had himself a day. Had to play both ways. Wide receiver in motion. We got a keeper. Breaks one and steps out of bounds.
Luke Piper on the carry for Greely. 1st down.
Opportunity there for Brown to make a tackle in the open field. Nice job coming up from his safety slot, but couldn't quite wrap him up. Piper with a big gain around the end. Greely's moving the ball. Now 2 first downs. Consistently coming out here. Maybe this is the offensive adjustment. 4 wide receivers in every set so far. Looking, throwing. That one almost picked off. Batted down by Almeida.
Pass is incomplete from Piper, looking for Justice. Cody Almeida was there for Nokomis.
2nd down. Runaway. 4 wide receivers now again. Wide receiver right to left. Handoff here. Round the end. Great job getting around the end that time. Breaking a couple of tackles. And now inside the 10. Is that Justice on the carry?
Tough run by Sean Justice.
This is the point where those free and strong safeties got to stop that run. They've read it right, but they haven't got there in time. Here's a QB keeper trying to get around the end again. And he does.
Touchdown. Greely. Luke Piper.
Piper helps the squad. Touchdown. So we see a definite offensive adjustment here from the Rangers, attacking the outside open end of a field. So if the ball's on the right hash, they're running to the left, trying to get around the corner, and there hasn't been any contain. This entire drive was moved. The ball was moved that way. So that's outside of their normal. They try that normal, pass. They rushed this one all the way down through. Now going for 2 and trying to make this one a 1-score game. Piper boots it out. Contained, back of the end zone. No good.
2-point attempt is no good. Pass intended for Jackson Justice.
Well, 14-6. Made for a nice little cushion.
Score now, the Nokomis Warriors 14, the Greely Rangers 6.
So the Rangers come out and they have a little bit of execution here. Perfectly well scripted first possession of the second half. Coaching staff definitely saw a weakness, and now Nokomis will definitely have to adjust. But the problem is, if you're a Rangers fan, you haven't been able to stop the run all day. Well, one adjustment on the offensive side. Now let's see if an adjustment was made on the defensive side. Back to collect it is Bowden, Brown, and can't quite tell that number. It looks like Lawyer for Nokomis. Oh boy. Brown returns that one.
Nokomis return by number 6, Tristan Brown.
And the time is out for what looks to be an injury. He's moving off under his own power, but something is requiring number 7. Quell. Or is it Cool? Quell. Going out on an injury. Probably will sub back in. Look, he went out of his own power. Late inside handoff to Ross. Very short yardage gain there. There was a hole, but met quickly. Yeah.
Ross on the carry for Nokomis. Dominic Martone on the tackle for Greely.
Ross leaves the field
Second down and 9.
hobbling. Not sure what's going on. I don't know if he's got a cramp or if that's a... Looks like they're working a cramp out of Ross. Leighton under center here. Rollout pass. Wide open down the field. Oh! Recovered and picked.
Pass is intercepted by number 2, Luke Piper.
Wide open down the field was Lawyer.
Pass intended for Michael Lawler.
Just underthrown there. Leighton had him wide open. He throws that a little bit ahead of him. He's running for a touchdown. Lawler had great separation. He saw him all the way. Knew he needed to throw the ball. Just quite couldn't get it there. It's hard on a rollout. Let's be honest. You got to stop and plant. Your momentum is taking you one way, and you've got to be able to stop and plant and get some pepper underneath that ball. But at the same time, now Greeley's got an opportunity to be able to get right back in and even this thing back up. Piper with the interception. Yeah, it looks like we were lined up off. Looked like offsides there. Quick pass. That one dropped.
Pass is incomplete. intended for Silver.
Piper did a great job moving back to get that interception here.
Pass defended by Jeff Carr. Second down and 10 for Greely at their own 45-yard line.
They had some success in their last drive going around the end to the open side of the field. That time they tried to move the ball that way on the pass, and it was just incomplete and dropped. Second down and 10 here. Piper in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers for the Rangers. Man in motion, going left to right. Keeper here for Piper, carrying it like a watermelon. Eventually taken down.
Piper on the carry.
Looked like Hansen on the tackle there.
Wrapped up by Caden Nickerson.
Yep. Third down and about 4. Greely hasn't punted all day, so they've been moving the ball and going all 4 downs. Nokomis has had a stop. Here's a key. Piper gets around the corner and gets out of bounds, does get the first down. But we got some laundry.
Piper on the carry. Flag is down on the play.
I don't know if it's going to be holding or illegal block downfield. Happened in the secondary during the run.
Ross indicating he was held.
Waiting to see.
Holding against Greely. A 10-yard penalty.
Well,
On the spot of the foul. Brings up third down and about 3.
well, there's a high school call for you. Spot foul. Holding in the secondary being a 10-yard spot foul to replay the down. So going to bring a 3rd and 2. Piper back out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Nobody in motion. Here's a blitz. Rollout pass complete. Vicious hit. That one.
Pass is complete from Piper to Sean Justice. First down, Rangers.
Well, Noah Parker.
30-yard line.
Noah Parker came clean on that one, but the design play was a rollout moving away from him. Got a little chase to him, but it was too late. Justice was able to catch that, and Piper was able to read. 4 wide receivers now this time. That one's picked off by Ross, and oh my Lord, Kenny's got 1 man to beat. Kenny beat him. Puts his head down, stays in bounds, spins, and goes out of bounds.
Intercepted by Stephon Ross.
Stephon Ross. He's been cramping up, working in and out. Was able to make the play.
Ross returns all the way to the Greely 23-yard line.
That was a huge play. Ross picks that off. Old momentum was starting to swing into the Greely Ranger way. Leighton under center. Handoff here to Carr. Carr bounces around the end.
Carried by Jeff Carr.
We got a flag on the field.
Flag is down.
potentially motion, illegal motion. Yeah, it's a hold.
Holding against Nokomis.
Well, that's going to back Nokomis up 10 yards. We're going to replay first down, but for one team, 1st and 20 doesn't seem to be a problem, but we'll see how the Warriors handle it now. The sound of French fries behind us, it's enticing. It's a great concession stand here, and it's Saturday afternoon. This announcer's getting hungry.
Gunpowder in the morning.
Yeah.
It's the opening of the bird season.
Yeah.
Nice look.
There's Colby.
Carried by Cody Almeida.
Almeida keeps his head down, picks up 3 or 4.
Kobe Almeida on the carry.
Still,
We have a couple.
still second in a long way. Lane under center, Almeida in the backfield. Bowden goes in motion, toss. Cuts it back in on a counter, puts his head down, Seth. Looks like he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, or close to it.
Bowden on the carry for Nokomis.
Yeah, 3rd down and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and about 12.
Well, for those of you at home, usually this one here is going to be a rollout pass. Move the pocket. Try to transition a tight end across the field, the backside of the linebackers to pick up a 1st down. Carr in the tight end slot here. Bowden and Almeida in the backfield. There's a rollout. Read well, but Gabe Layton keeps it himself. Saw a little bit of an opening, and now we've got a flag.
Gabe Layton on the carry. Late flag on the play.
Very heavy sigh from the crowd here when that flag came out, too. Interesting. Waiting for the call. Looked like a block in the back. Oh, yeah, block in the back.
On Nokomis.
That's going to make it 3rd and 15. That changes things a little bit.
It was a nice run, and there was no need to do that. That was after the play.
Yeah, it was totally after the play. That's I guess I didn't see what happened, but our very alert crowd did. There was a hefty sigh that came from the Nokomis sidelines. Bowden in motion. Inside handoff here to Carr. Oh, almost broke it.
Jeff Carr on the carry.
Be 4th and 9.
Tackled by number 11, Benjamin Kyles. Brings up 4th down and 9 for the Warriors.
So it's kind of in your no man's land here. You know, a punt here doesn't really do you any good. Goes into the end zone. Don't have a field goal kicker that can cover this. That's a hefty field goal from where you sit. So you're kind of left with nothing but, well, we might as well go for it. Layton out of the shotgun. Steps up. Almost got away. Gonna be sacked.
Gabe Layton is sacked by a host of Rangers. A turnover on downs.
Well, no points on that one. Did take some time off the clock. The Warriors did. We got about 2 minutes, just under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Greely's going to take over on their own 30 after the sack.
Yeah, true.
Two to the right, one to the left. Piper in the shotgun. Hand off. Almost tripped up. Breaks a couple of tackles. Picks up about 5.
Jackson Justice on the carry for the Rangers, gain of about 6 on the play. Maybe 7, brings up second down and 3.
Gains about 6 or 7 yards.
Did not get a reaction out of the crowd on that. I was expecting to, but
I'm wondering when that's going to get tired. Here's a run up the middle. And boy, oh boy, big wide hole there for Sean Justice. They're dishing out, the Rangers are now dishing out Justice.
Sean Justice on the carry. First down, Rangers. Tristan Brown on the tackle for Nokomis.
It's a new law firm, Justice and Justice. If both of them actually did become lawyers, boy, wouldn't that be something. First down, Rangers.
use a big stop here. Slow the momentum.
There's a keeper. Yeah.
Piper on the carry.
64.
Casey Grover on the tackle for Nokomis. Gain of about 5.
Well, 2nd and 5 here after Piper's keeper. Moving the ball, big yards on first down. Looks like momentum is beginning to swing. 2 backs in the backfield this time. Haven't seen that in a while. There's Justice of the Sean variety. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Sean Justice on the carry. Short gain. Tackled by Noah Parker for Nokomis.
3rd down and 5. Two wide receivers set this time. Deep ball. Wide open.
Pass is complete.
It's number 11, isn't it?
It was 13 on the catch. Martone. Pretty sure.
It'll be 1st and goal for Greely.
Well, if we had instant replay and a guy in a truck, we could have showed you that one again. But that's going to end the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with a score Nokomis 14 and Greely 6.
He didn't really put 3rd on it.
So headed into the 4th quarter here, we've got a score of Nokomis 14 and Greely 6. It's going to be a Greely football 1st and goal as we come back to the 4th quarter. And we're back here. Fourth quarter action is going to be a Greely Ranger football. First and goal. Ball's on the 3. Yeah, 3. Well, we're going to see if we got some power football here out of the shotgun from the 3-yard line. Interesting. Man in motion. Hand off. Around the corner and in. Non-touched.
Touchdown, Rangers. Jackson Justice, 3-yard touchdown run.
Well, we're going to see if they can tie this one up. I'm sure they'll probably be going for 2 here. If you're paying attention, I have been wrong this broadcast. And unlike Chris Collinsworth, I am okay with admitting that. Well, going for 2. Rangers line up in the shotgun. 2 to the left. Motioning right to left. Now we got trips to the... And stopped in the backfield.
No good.
Great stop and great hit by Stephon Ross.
Ross on the tackle. Score is Nokomis 14 and Greely 12.
Well, this is what we were talking about at halftime. Cream rising to the top and the rubber meeting the road. Whereas we're now into the fourth quarter. There's just under 12 minutes remaining in this contest. Nokomis has worked so hard in the first half to get themselves a cushion and a lead, which was a bit of a surprise, but now the Rangers are starting to swing, getting some momentum, and this is the place where your program either levels up or they don't. Back to receive it is Ross and Bowden. That was a short kick. They're going to let it go out of bounds. It's going to be a procedure call.
Kick goes out of bounds.
Yeah. I believe so. That one's going to go to the 35.
Nokomis will take over at their own 35-yard line.
Well, it's Nokomis football on their 35. 12 minutes, just under 12 minutes remaining. Only took 4 seconds for Greely to score as we flipped quarters. Looking for a long, sustained drive here with some points. Inside handoff there to Ross. Starting to see some extracurricular activity as frustrations begin to mount after 3 quarters of very smash mouth football. I think it was Ross on that carry. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm confident. 2nd down and 8 here. Layton tosses it out to Ross. Ross trying to sidestep, spin out, but it met in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 2. 3rd down and 10.
Ross on the carry, taken down by Jackson Justice.
We've got an injured Warrior. Looks like Caden Cretion. Nickerson. Check that. I'm not sure what he was doing that far down the field. Original line of scrimmage being the 35, and he ends up being injured somewhere in between the 45 and 50. Well, 3rd down and 10. This is a huge play.
Possible hit in an area that you don't like to get hit.
Yeah,
Looks like to me.
yeah. I would say that it might have been a cup check. It's easy enough to explain. And this is a big play here for the Warriors. Oh, we've got a false start on the offense.
Get the center snap down.
Yeah.
False start on Nokomis.
It's a 5-yard penalty, going to replay the down. But now it's 3rd and 14-ish. That's going to be got to pick up at least 5 or 6 here. One, give the punter some room, or if you're going to go for it. Big play. Layton drops back the pass. Gives it to Ross. He's got room. Great block. Puts his head down. It looks like he's going to get a 1st down.
Pass is complete to Stephon Ross. 1st down, Nokomis.
A slippery screen with an unbelievable block there. Casey Grover, what a great block on that screen. Sealed the outside linebacker. Huge play for the Warriors. Here's Bowden. Inside, cuts it back, counters, puts his head down. Big gain on 1st down.
Bowden on the carry for the Warriors.
Looked like he was tripped up by Kyles.
Gain of about 8 brings up 2nd down and 2 for Nokomis at the Greely 45-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. Clock keeps moving. Hey.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Every time you say something, I get it.
Here's Layton under center. Met in the backfield this time, Bowden.
Bowden on the carry again. Close to the 1st down.
Falls forward, 3rd and 1. Maybe even less than that. That's what you want to see, really, to tell you the truth. If you're a Nokomis fan, you really want to just, that short little pickup right there, it's not hurting you. You got the lead.
Down in less than a yard.
The clock is your friend. Pick it up here. Are you definitely going to go on 4th down at this place? Bowden in motion. Layton on a keeper. And somehow no separation is made and they lose 1.5 yards.
Layton is stopped. Brings up 4th down.
Well, some question on the spot here.
I think they gave forward progress.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's a good call.
That was a good.
Forward progress. Well, that was a short loss. 4th down, gonna go. This one is probably going to Bowden. Yeah, we knew it. And it happened.
Bowden on the carry. 1st down, Nokomis.
This is the recipe right here.
Yeah.
Pick up 1st downs, take the clock down.
Ground. Don't stop the clock. Keep it moving. Seth Bowden's got to be exhausted. He's got to be exhausted.
He's doubled over right now.
Yeah.
Trying to catch his wind.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like Stephon Ross. He's been banged up today quite a bit.
Yeah, he's he's had to cramping up. He spent some time working with the athletic training staff to try to get himself back on. If the Warriors do end up coming out on top in this one,
Bowden on the carry again. Gain of about 3.
you won't be able. You can't say that they didn't earn it, because they are definitely a maximum effort today.
Brandon Nishu and Jarrett Bush on the tackle for the Rangers.
Second down, 7. Leighton under center. It's going to be a keeper. Jukes 1. Going to take a hit here.
Leighton on the keeper. Hit by Jackson Justice.
And a 34.
Assisted by Rowan Conway. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
That's the first time we've called Conway's name today. Third down again, big third down.
Good, as Bowden has come off limping.
Ooh. Seth off the field limping this time. Meeting with Kreider, athletic trainer. Third and 10. Almeida and Ross in the backfield. We got a timeout, Nokomis.
Timeout, Nokomis.
That was very strategic there from Coach Rogers. He took his time. He knew he was going to take a timeout, waited for them to get to the football, and then before they got to their place, took a timeout. With Bowden having to go out with an injury, you take that timeout. Now you can put him back on the field.
That's exactly what happened. Bowden just went back onto the field.
3rd and 10. This is, you got to get 5. You got to get 5 here. You're not going to punt the ball. And you're caught in that in-between place where, maybe you do punt the ball. I don't know. It's an interesting spot that you're being in this position, because at the rate that Greely can score, they've had a 60-yard strike for a touchdown in the air over everybody. So pinning him down, if not picking up the first down. 3rd and 10. Here we go. Leighton under center. Bowden in motion, fake the toss. There's a throw, wide open. Oh, no.
Who is 16? I don't have that.
Pass is incomplete.
16, I don't know who that is.
Nope.
I don't know who that is. The tight end.
Tight end rollout. There's a quick punt. Come on, stay in. Goes into the end zone.
Quick punt by Nokomis goes into the end zone. Greely will have the ball at their own 20-yard line.
We're working on trying to find out who number 16 is. Well, Greely takes over. 5 minutes remaining in the contest. Testing the end. Piper keeps it. Met in the backfield.
Piper on the keeper, tackled by Jeff Carr. Gain of about 4 on the play. Second down and 6.
Well, that quick punt goes into the end zone. Now Greely has the football. This is not the position, if you're a Warrior fan watching at home, that you want to see. If you're a Greely fan joining us, you like this a lot. Piper rolls out, nobody around, then flips it back. That one hits the ground, incomplete.
Pass from Piper intended for number 7, Jackson Quell. Pass is incomplete. Third down and 6.
Quell couldn't quite come up with that one. Piper was rolling. Tried to flip it out, but falls incomplete. Got a third down here for the Rangers. 6 yards to go. Piper in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left. Keeper around the end. Had some success with this. Ross! Oh, Ross stripped him. Ball goes out of bounds.
Ball knocked out by Ross.
Point of possession. It's going to be awful close depending on the spot on the first down.
First down, Greely.
That was awful close. See, we haven't seen a measurement today. That was right at the yard marker.
Maybe we've gone to the new automatic measurement system
Yes.
here at Nokomis.
Yes, yeah. AI.
AI.
Yeah. Sight markers. The sight. Laser sights on our stuff. That's for sure. Okay. Well, here we go. 1st and 10, the Rangers. They picked that one up. Ooh!
Pass broken up by Jeff Carr.
Folks, those of you at home, you know what that sound is, and it's only heard when you're here live. That was a hit.
Pass was intended for Martone.
Carr delivers a vicious blow. Pass incomplete. Oh. You know that moment when you're driving and you see a car accident? That's exactly like that was. Run up the middle and a big 15-yard gain there for Justice.
Sean Justice on the carry. First down, Greely. Gain of about 14 on the play.
Well, ball's on the 44-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Quick screen here. That's good. Great job there by Ross recovering and making an open field tackle.
Pass was complete from Piper to Benjamin Kiles. Gain of about 7 on the play.
Kyle's had a big day today receiving. He's got over 6 catches on the day. Here we go, shotgun, four wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Drop back. Almost got to him. Diving. Somehow he eludes 3 tacklers. First time some real pressure was applied.
Piper escapes and runs for a first down.
Oh, maybe not. He might have stepped out of bounds just before the marker, so it looks like it's going to be 3rd down.
Like he stepped out of bounds. 3rd down and 1.
Well, this has been the place where Justice has been held. So he's in the fullback position. Inside handoff to Justice. Pounds his way for a 20-yard gain.
Sean Justice on the carry. First down, Greely. First and 10 at the Nokomis 32-yard line.
Those of you who are wondering, we got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this one. It's not looking like the writing on the wall is yielding a come from behind Greely win.
Turnover right here. Nokomis needs to force a turnover.
Here's a pass.
Pass complete. Touchdown.
Piper threw a strike. Piper throws a strike to Kyles even though he felt the pressure coming. Jacob Steiner had him in his sights and had him locked up. Just a step too late. Kyles beats the free safety. Catches one over the top. Now going for 2. Justice up the middle, and the 2-point conversion is good.
2-point conversion is good by Justice.
And just like that, folks, homecoming, the air here in Newport has been let out of the balloon.
That brings the score now Greely 20, Nokomis 14.
A touchdown would do it, but they've got to do it in 2 minutes. Adversity is the mark of success. Can you overcome it? This is the place. The Nokomis Warriors have opportunity. Can they capture it? Sometimes old opportunity is elusive. Greely has taken what was an inconsistent first half for them and turned it into a consistent half in the second. Retaking the lead and potentially spoiling a homecoming upset. They're set to kick it off here. Deep kick. That one's going to go over Ross's head. He fields it and picks it up instead of letting it go into the end zone. And is going to be met by a pack of Rangers.
Ross on the return.
That one was headed for the end zone. Ross went back and fielded it. Now the Warriors are going to have to go 80 yards in a minute 46. Layton in the shotgun. And is sacked. And now hobbling.
Layton is sacked by number 50, Gavin Misha.
Same play called here. Looking to throw, gets rid of it. Almost picked off by a defensive lineman.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Third down in eternity. Coach Rogers is going to want to talk about this one. Layton's hurt. Not a good sign when your senior quarterback is now having to move his way off. We're going to find out who the backup is. You can tell from the watching the body language of the Nokomis Warriors, it doesn't look like there's a lot of belief.
The big play in this game was wide open number 16 for Nokomis. Just
Yeah.
couldn't hang on to
Yeah.
that pass.
Yeah, that tight end rollout was a touchdown. I mean, and if we're honest about it too, the fumble in the very first possession. There's a number of things that Nokomis, we knew they needed to play a perfect game, and well, they've made some mistakes, physical mistakes, not mental ones. Bowden took over the quarterback duties as Layton is injured.
Biden is sacked.
And completely going the wrong way now are the Warriors.
Timeout, Nokomis.
Fourth down, and boy, let's look at it. 30. Just about. 27. Fourth and 27. Tough place to be in. 1 minute, 14 seconds, down by, what are we down by, a 6? Yep. Prevent defense here for the Rangers. Somebody call Doug Flutie.
He's at a Total T convention.
Yeah. Bowden in the backfield, rolls out, pressure, heaves it, picked off, ball game.
Pass is intercepted by Piper.
Well, we had a minute and a second remaining in the contest. Unless something very unexpected happens, this should be the end of our game with a couple of kneel downs and or runs. But I'm guessing victory formation is coming. Definitely was. Nokomis had opportunity, and they squandered it. A learning experience here. I'm not real big on moral victories. This is disappointing. It was for Nokomis. It was very encouraging to see the style of football that they played in the first half of this contest, and they just couldn't muster enough to continue that same level in the second half. Couple of timely physical mistakes. You can't squander those physical mistakes. We'd like to thank Newport Glass for being our main sponsor. Also, some of our other sponsors, Fogbrook, Casa Cattle, Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here as the time expires. 20-14 is going to be our final score. Our Newport Glass player of the game has to be is a Nokomis player, and we have to reward the effort today. Seth Bowden.
That's the end of the ball game. The final score: Greely Rangers 20, Nokomis Warriors 14.
That's right. Our Newport Glass player of the game is Seth Bowden. His effort today. The young man will be bumped and bruised. Had an interception, had a touchdown, multiple tackles, and over 100 yards rushing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. We'll be back here in a couple of weeks for our next home game. And have a wonderful afternoon.